Conspiracy theory, MTG, fake Rarity, Wizards of the Coast might be lying to us a little bit. Maybe this is a conspiracy theory about the rarity of cards, that there's common, uncommon, rare, mythic, rare, invention. Maybe there's more, actually. Maybe there's secret rarities. Welcome in, much love. Trav here. And first of all, a little bit of history of the game is that there actually used to be more rarities, and they were transparent about that. There were uncommon ones and uncommon twos, and rare ones and rare twos. And what that basically meant is you were more likely to see the shitty uncommons than the good uncommons, or the shitty rares than the good rares. They had a bunch of different rarities, and Wizards has changed that, supposedly, at least, where they have all commons and uncommons are all the same, and rares are all the same, and mythic rares are all the same, and inventions are all the same. Maybe. Welcome back. Much love, Trav here. So, I could be wrong. Again, this is a conspiracy theory. I'm not 100% doubling down on this being real. But I found it very, very curious at the pre-release to see how many inventions and how many mythics are opened. Not just at this one, but consistently. And it makes sense, right? If Wizards could, they'd want to get people hooked on the new set at the pre-release and throw in extra mythics. Here's one example, and this is a very, very small sample size, so I want to hear from you, if possible, and we'll get to see soon enough. I'm sure Alpha Investments would be able to sniff this one out, for example. So it's small sample size, totally open to being wrong on this. But I find it very, very curious that I've seen more Heart of Kirans than Fatal Pushes, not just on my local pre-releases, but on the internet as well. I've seen 3 foil Heart of Kirans, and I've only seen 2 Fatal Pushes. And I've seen a bunch of non-foil Heart of Kirans as well. Why is this a thing? Why would this be a thing? Again, this is a conspiracy theory. Well, Fatal Push, really, we talked about it with MTG headquarters Jeremy, on his Discord channel, talked about how Wizards should have printed Fatal Push as a rare. They fucked up because the set's not selling. Fatal Push will sell though, but they printed it at uncommon. Well, what if they printed it with a silver uncommon symbol, but it shows up at a rarity of a rare? That would be a good play, because people wouldn't get mad that it's a rare, but it would be a rare and would sell more, right? Because people would need to buy for Fatal Pushes. Again, that's a wild conspiracy theory which can easily be disproven with some case openings from people. On the other hand, what if you have the super rare Fatal Push, but then you have the very common mythic Heart of Kiran? Is that possible that Wizards see Copters is going to get banned at this time? Heart of Kiran is going to be everywhere. It's super pushed. It's really good. It's must-play mythic vehicle that is going to price people out of the format like Copter would have if Copter was a mythic. But it's okay because we'll actually print Heart of Kiran as a rare with a mythic rarity symbol on it, and it will show up a lot, and people will be so stoked when they pull it because they'll feel like they pulled a mythic when really they pulled a rare. See, it makes sense psychologically why they would do this stuff. Obviously it would backfire if people found out. People don't like to be fucked with. I don't know if people would be that mad. I'm not that mad about it. I wouldn't be that mad about it. And again, there's historical precedent for this because they used to have the uncommon 1, 2, 3s and the rare 1, 2, 3s and so on. Different rarities. Why is this relevant? Well, it's a fun topic for one, and also it seems to be relevant for draft. I want to be disproven by you. I want you to disprove me. If you don't, I'm not going to play around Fatal Push at the Pro Tour. See what I'm saying here? If someone has black mana up, I'm going to ignore it because I think Fatal Push is a rare, right? Or if you say, Trav, no, you have a tiny sample size and you're wrong, and it's definitely an uncommon, prove me wrong, please, and then I will play around it at the Pro Tour and draft. See what I'm saying? This is why it's relevant, worth me making a video about. Also because this is just the type of stuff that people love to speculate on. Anyway, so let me know what you think in the comments. Are the rarities real? Are they fake? Is there a conspiracy? Are there more rarities? Is there something going on, do you think? Do you think it's just at the pre-release? Or is it for that first print run, or is it in general, or is it totally not true at all? I don't have a very solid position on this, but I did notice something, and some of us were talking about it, and it's very, very interesting. So I look forward to what you have to say. Shout outs, and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I'd love to be proven wrong, and I'm very open to it in this case. Magic for good. Stay blessed up, people. Yeah.